Hello everybody. In this video, we will learn about letter writing. So now, whereas formal letters are the letters that we write to officials like editors or the collector and all. Formal letters. Well, now let's check what are the different kinds of formal letters. And usually we write complaints, letters to the newspaper editors and the business, letters of inquiry, and covering letters and job applications and applications letters into college admissions. So well, మన ఎగ్జామ్స్కి అయ్యేసరికి యూజువల్గా మన లెటర్స్ టు ద కంప్లైంట్స్ కానీ లెటర్స్ టు ద ఎడిటర్స్ న్యూస్ పేపర్ ఎడిటర్స్ కానీ ఎక్కువగా వచ్చే ఛాన్సెస్ ఉన్నాయి ఇప్పుడు. సో నౌ వి విల్ చెక్ ఇట్ ద ఫార్మాట్. సో విల్ చెక్ ద ఫార్మల్ లెటర్ ఫార్మాట్. సో బేసిక్గా ఇన్ఫార్మల్ లెటర్కి ఫార్మల్ లెటర్కి చాలా వేరియేషన్స్ ఉంటాయి. The first one, as I told you, the number one is the writer's address. Mention again 4-line address. And then to whom you have to write. Is it right to write to the editor or to the district collector or to the municipal chairperson? You have to mention in the to address. And then you have to mention the salutation sir or dear sir. If it is your teachers, you can write respected sir also. And the next one is you have to write subject very clearly. Complaint letter regarding the poor sanitary conditions in your locality or in our locality. And the next one is you have to write the purpose. I wish to bring the following to your notice. Very brief one. We will see other expressions later on. And the main events also we can manage. And how you will conclude now we will see. I request you to take necessary action. This is a brief and simple one, but we will later on learn interesting phrases. And now, how you end is the subscription should be yours truly. And you have to write the name or if not ABCD. So this is the format of a formal letter. Well, now let's check once again. So the features of formal letter. Number one, we have to write the writer's address and date, house number, Nehru Nagar, Kasibuga. And remember, I told you, imagine you are the resident of Vizag means you have to here use వైజాగ్ ఉంది. అది చాలా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. అడ్రస్ మీరు ఎక్కడున్నారు ఎవరికి రాయాలి, అది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. అండ్ ద సెకండ్ వన్ ఈస్ టు హూమ్ యు ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు అడ్రస్ టు ద చైర్పర్సన్. లెటర్ ఇన్పుట్ కనుక మనకు చదివితే హ్యాపీగా ఇన్పుట్ దొరుకుతుంది. అండ్ ద నెక్స్ట్ సాల్యుటేషన్ ఈస్ యూజువల్ గా డియర్ సార్ ఆర్ మేడం ఆర్ రెస్పెక్టెడ్ సార్ అని మనం యూజ్ చేస్తాం. అండ్ ఇన్ ద బాడీ పార్ట్ ఎస్పెషల్లీ ద ఫస్ట్ వన్ ఇట్ షుడ్ బి రిలేటెడ్ టు సబ్జెక్ట్ అండ్ ద నెక్స్ట్ పర్పస్ and then main matter and conclusion. And we have to write a proper conclusion because we are expecting something to take some action. That's very important. And the last one is subscription. And here you have to use yours truly or yours faithfully. Alright? Now we'll take the proper beginning like salutation and subscription. Usually to teachers, we use respected sir or ma'am. And the proper way of subscription is yours obediently. And to businessmen, we use dear sir or dear ma'am, or you will write name also, dear Mr. Sunil. And when you write the name, we have to use yours sincerely. And when we write dear sir, you can write yours faithfully. And to other officials, we can write sir or ma'am, and you can write the subscription is yours truly. These are the key areas. Now, when we divide these three paragraphs, the first paragraph should state the purpose of the letter, whether are you making an inquiry or complaint or request something. And in the middle para or middle paragraphs, these should contain the relevant information behind the writing of the letter. And the last paragraph, it should be state that action you expect the recipient to take or to refund or send you proper information. So these are the three paragraphs that you have to maintain in a formal letter. And now, in the first paragraphs, you have to write down all these wonderful expressions that you have to use. The first one is, I wish to bring the following to your kind notice. Very simple one. It will fit for any kind of a formal letter. Number one. అట్లీస్ట్ ఈ ఒక్క ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ రాస్తే సరిపోతుంది. ఐ విష్ టు బ్రింగ్ ద ఫాలోయింగ్ టు యువర్ కైండ్ నోటీస్. అదే చూద్దాం. ఐఎమ్ రైటింగ్ దిస్ లెటర్ టు డ్రా ది అటెన్షన్ ఆఫ్ ది అథారిటీస్ టువర్డ్ ద నెగ్లిజెన్స్ ఆఫ్ ద పోస్ట్మెన్ ఆర్ మున్సిపల్ వర్కర్స్ ఆర్ ఎనీబడి. So this is writing the letter to the officials, to the district collector or to the municipal commissioner or to the municipal chairperson. And when you are writing a letter to the editor, you can use this one. Through the columns of your esteemed daily, I would like to draw the attention of the concerned authorities towards the increasing prices of vegetables or in electricity bill and all. Now, in the second paragraph, you have to write the purpose, like, I request you to personally, and this is the last paragraph how you are going to write. I request you to personally look into the matter and take necessary action and hoping for a quiet redressal of the situation. And see the another expression. Unless such measures are taken immediately, life in Visakhapatnam would become more miserable. If it is all about the polymer gases and all. And the last one is, so I request you to alarm the authorities about the problems caused by maybe coronavirus or anything. And the government should take necessary action to avoid further damage. Right? So now let's look at the input of the letter. One sample. You're Raju, living in a village in AP, you participate in a health camp organized by the volunteers. You are surprised to observe that most of the residents were unaware of health and hygiene. As a responsible citizen, write a letter to the editor stating the need to organize such camps focusing on the importance of health and hygiene. So remember, you have the clues. Number one, you are Raju, living in a village in AP. So to whom we have to write this address? Write a letter to the editor. These are the key areas. So this is the letter to the editor. So now, as it's village, you write the name of a village and the date. And to the editor, the Hindu, Srikakulam or Vijayanagar or Vizag. And then the next one is Salutation. And the subject is creating awareness program on health and hygiene. And how you begin. Through the esteemed columns of your newspaper, I wish to bring about a public awareness on need to know about health and hygiene. We all know that health is wealth, but to maintain good health, one needs to have good habits. Good hygiene will help to keep your locality healthy, keep you healthy, confident and pleasant. Many villagers do not realize the importance of this. Okay, this is the beginning. And now, we easily find an excuse to avoid healthy and hygiene habits. We will be affected by different diseases and illness which affect our personal, physical, social and psychological health. We should give importance to cleanliness. We should avoid roadside food, junk food. And now, conducting health camps regularly to focus on the importance of health and hygiene is the need of the hour. Hence, I appeal to the various service organizations to organize health camps and save us from the dreadful diseases like coronavirus. Thank you. Yours faithfully. You have to write the name. And which name you have mentioned? Raju, right? So now we will check it out. There is one more letter where we are talking about nowadays, the another important area is related to the environment issue. Okay, here is the letter to protect and save trees and what kind of measures we have to take. So now here we are writing the letter to the editor, right? Kasibuga date. And when you have written 2 lines only, like Kasibuga and date, then you have to write from address clearly. From J.P.J. Kasibuga and to the editor, Hindu Palasa. Sir, conducting awareness programs about the importance of trees. Would you please publish my letter in your esteemed daily as it is of great use to the society? This is the beginning. And the trees of the world are fast disappearing for various reasons. Trees are cut down for building houses, making furniture, and for fast growing industries. Cyclones like Hudud and quickly took off many trees. In our school, we felt it is time we planted some trees. Our teachers divided us into some groups and were allotted some areas. And we planted some saplings on the occasion of Children's Day, Environment Day, and our birthdays also. We labeled each tree and adopted to us. Every day we water them. We keep the guards also. We labeled each tree and adopted us, and we gave slogans that every person in the world should plant at least one tree every year and should take care of it. In this regard, I suggest that the government should pass a law against using wood as firewood. Tree guards should be supplied to protect the trees from grazing. Awareness camps may be conducted about the importance of the trees and the hazards of the global warming. Thank you, and yours truly. So this is how we are writing a letter to the editor. Now let's look at another letter. This letter is all about complaining regarding the violence in the streets and eve teasing. Now, to whom we have to address this letter? Write a letter to the sub-inspector of police in your locality. So now you are mentioning your address and to the sub-inspector of police, One Town Kasibuga, and sir, and subject is complaining about growing incidents of violence in the street. Okay, ఇప్పుడు చూద్దాం. I'm writing this letter to draw your attention on the growing violence in the streets at night. People are not secure in the streets at night. It's quite impossible to walk alone at night. Incidents of robbery, eve-teasing, and manhandling are frequent reports in our locality. Last night, I too had a similar experience in the street. While I was coming from the market, somebody snatched my mobile and ran away. Even my sister is also worried and frightened and afraid and scared to go to college due to eve-teasing. Such incidents are increasing in our area. Though the police are doing a lot in this regard to protect us, every now and then we hear this type of news frequently regarding thefts, eve-teasing, and manhandling. We have a lot of such experiences here. So, I request you to arrange special security to avoid the problems caused by the eve-teasing and the robbers round the clock. Unless such measures are taken immediately, life would become more miserable for the public. So thank you, yours truly. So this is how we can write the formal letters. Well, there will be a lot of situations. Based on the situations, you have to do it. So that's all for today. Wish you all the best, and I hope you will get good marks in this letter writing. Hope this is helpful, and so if you like it, share and subscribe. That's all. Wish you all the best.